Okay, so we've got Gabe on the mic now. Gabe, how old are you?
I am 12.
12. And what grade does that mean? Sixth grade?
7.
Seventh grade? Okay, cool. So tell us about Scouts, what level you're in, what that means.
Okay, so I'm second class right now,
Yeah.
and that is the fourth rank in Boy Scouts.
Sure.
And it means that I have completed all the requirements for all the previous ranks, which include knots, lashings, my totem chip, and fireman's chip,
Cool.
and a couple other things.
Right. And you also went all the way through Cub Scouts, right?
Yeah.
Started as a tiger. Is
Yeah.
that kindergarten?
First grade.
First grade. Okay, cool. So do you have a favorite memory from the Cub Scouts?
Pinewood Derby has always been a fun thing.
Cool. Tell people that are listening what that is.
So Pinewood Derby is where you get a block of wood that has two little holes in it where you put your wheels, and you carve it out to make any kind of car you want, and then you can paint it and add decorations, and then you add on the wheels.
Cool. What's your favorite car look like that you've made? Do you remember?
There's a design called a wedge that's
Cool.
pretty effective most of the time, and so I made a cheese wedge.
Oh, funny. Is it like pointed at the front?
Yeah.
Okay, kind of aerodynamic.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Cool. So do you have a lot of friends that are in Scouts with you?
Yeah, everybody who's in my troop I'm pretty good friends with.
Do a lot of them go to your school or different schools?
About half of them go to my school.
Sure. What's the earliest memory you have of Scouts? Can you think of anything from when you're really young? Maybe Pinewood Derby is that same memory.
When I was a first grader as a tiger, in my old pack, there was this thing that they did called the cake auction, and
Cool.
every person and maybe one of their parents made a cake, and then you would sell your cake.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we made like an American flag cake with raspberry filling,
Ooh, yum.
and during the auction it collapsed.
Oh, no, that's funny. Did someone still buy it, though?
Yeah.
I bet it was still delicious, even though it collapsed. That's funny. Gabe, do you know what you want to do when you grow up, or do you have an idea?
Not really. It would be fun to be an engineer.
Oh, okay, cool. Like working with cars, or like in space, or
Yeah, space.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Do you ever want to go to space?
Kind of do, but it's also kind of scary to
Right.
think about that.
Yeah, it is kind of scary. What do you get to do anything in Scouts that you think teaches you about engineering, or maybe math and science?
There are some merit badges that are specifically about different kinds of sciences.
Cool. What are some of those that you've done?
I haven't done any
Okay.
right yet, but there is like, I think, engineering, plant sciences, animal
Cool.
sciences.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So it sounds like you just got done selling popcorn. How's that going?
Well, I met my goal,
Oh, cool. What was your goal?
3,600.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. So you met your goal, and tell me what you're saving up your money to do.
So I've been saving my money last year, this year, and next year to go to National Jamboree in 2021.
Okay, awesome. What are you looking forward to at National Jamboree?
It's like a big 2-week camp in West Virginia for the entire country to go to. And one of my friends might be coming with me.
Oh,
And
cool.
It's just a big summer camp, basically.
Right, and you get to meet people from all over the country, which is pretty cool. Do different activities and see a different part of the country. That's awesome. What do you think about girls being able to join Scouts and Cub Scouts?
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because it's a fun thing that everybody should be able to do.
Yeah, and now your sister's joined in. Do you guys get to go to camp or anything together sometimes?
We could. We haven't yet.
Okay.
Because when she becomes like a scout instead of a Cub Scout, she has to be in a different troop.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. But do you get, I mean, maybe the Pinewood Derby and different things like that, eventually you'll be able to?
As a scout, we don't do that. It's just
Cub Scouts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. What do you think is a favorite thing you've done in Scouts, like, in the past year or two?
We went to Oregon for summer camp.
Okay, cool.
And that was really fun.
What was your favorite thing that you did there?
There was a climbing tower, and I went rappelling.
Oh, geez. Was it really, really high?
It was 40 feet.
Okay, cool. So did you have to climb up it and then rappel down?
That was one of the things that you could have done,
Yeah.
but at the time we came, that wasn't a...
Yeah. Did they have, like, a lake or anything that you could kayak in and all that?
Yeah, they actually had a triathlon, which
Whoa.
3 of my friends did.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. Tell us about maybe a badge or something that you're working on right now, completing.
Well, I almost have my first class right now, and that is my next rank advancement.
Yeah. What do you have to do in order to achieve that?
There's this one requirement that I have to cook a breakfast and a lunch and a dinner on a campout, and I still have to do a dinner.
Cool. Do you know what you're going to cook for dinner?
Not really.
What did you cook for breakfast?
We cooked bacon, eggs, and pancakes.
Oh, that's the best camping breakfast. What about for lunch?
For lunch, I think we made grilled cheese on bagels.
Oh, cool. What do you think Scouts has taught you anything that you're able to take with you when you go into the classroom or other times throughout your day?
Well, since I've done Scouts, there's a couple things when we're talking about certain sciences.
Yeah.
That we have to learn for our rank advancement. And then some classes talk about stuff from merit badges.
Oh, cool. So you can kind of relate them to everything. That's really neat.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say to someone who is maybe considering becoming a Cub Scout or a Boy Scout?
It's really fun, and you should do it. It might not seem fun when you start, but there's things that are fun that you get to do that just make you want to keep going throughout the entire program.
Yeah. What's your favorite time of the year to be a Scout? Summer when you get to go camping? Or you're telling me you get to go on winter camping trips? What do you think?
Winter camping trips are fun because we get to jam a bunch of people into like 3 tents.
Oh my gosh.
To stay warm.
Right.
But then in the summer, we get to go to summer camp, which is a week long.
That's really sweet. Do a lot of kids go to summer camp?
Almost our entire troop goes every year.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. Does your mom or dad get to go with you when you go to camp?
My mom used to do some stuff with Scouts, and now she doesn't. But my dad has come to all of my camps except for the one in Oregon.
Oh, cool. So Oregon, you went by yourself?
Yep, with the rest of my troop.
How was that?
It was fun.
Cool to step away and get to go on your own. That's really cool. Is there anything else that you want to tell the listeners about Scouts?
It's a great program. There's a bunch of stuff that you could learn from it, and it's great for all people.
Yeah, that's cool. No matter their age or their boy or girl or whatever they're interested in. Do you think there are a lot of different things you can do depending on your interests?
Yeah. There's different merit badges for when you're a scout that you could do that you get to choose.
Right. That's cool. Yeah, you get to choose and have a little bit of say. So, my last question. So, when you're older and maybe going to become an Eagle, you have to do a project. Do you have any ideas?
I've had a couple thoughts about building, like, a pavilion at some park.
Cool. That'd be really neat. Do you like to build things like that?
Yeah.
That's kind of like engineering. You have to figure out how it all goes together and, how it'll stand on its own. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing this information with the people that are listening to this podcast. I think they'll really like to hear your opinion on Scouts.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.